Hello everyone, welcome to AKS main Shikshna-FREE initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one important question related to international relations. That is question for 1st August 2024. Evaluate India's role in the Indo-Pacific Economic Forum. How does this platform enhance India's economic strategic interests in the region? Here we need to follow our 3 steps before writing our answer. That is, first one is question reading. Here we need to read the question carefully. In this step we need to identify what is the topic, especially here. What is the topic? Indo-Pacific Economic Forum is the important topic here. Next, how many parts are there here? 2 parts are there. First is evaluate India's role, and second one is how does this platform enhance India's economic and strategic interests, right? What are the important question tags here? Evaluate. Evaluate means here we need to give some facts, important facts and recent examples or reports, etc. Right? We need to evaluate, right? Next, what is the important keyword? Other keyword is how. How means we need to give normal information and not specific information here. How does this platform enhance India's economic and strategic interests in the region? And next, what are the key words here? India's role is the important keyword, first one. And also here, how does this platform enhance economic is the other important keyword, second important keyword. Strategic interests also important keyword. Other things, we need to give some challenges here, right? Finally, we need to conclude with a futuristic note with giving some suggestions. Okay, already we are going to write some different subheadings. No need to give separate subheading for suggestions or needed measures. We can conclude with some suggestions here, right? So this should be completed within 1 minute. Next important step is brainstorming. Here in this step, we need to recall our important aspects. What are the important issues or important examples or different aspects of Indo-Pacific Economic Forum? We need to start with some recent important agreements or initialization of Indo-Pacific Economic Forum, or in the next part we need to start with when it was launched or when it was started, or what are the important goals of this forum, etc. Right? Other than that, we need to include India's role as a strategic member or also important member in Indo-Pacific region, and also we have what are the important India's economic strategic interests in the region. We need to include each and every particular aspect related to particular this topic. We have quad type of particular group we have, and also we have digital India initiatives. In this question especially, we need to write not only in the context of international relations. We need to consider our India's domestic interests also, right? That is important here. Let's start our next part is other than brainstorming, we need to present our answer, right? Presenting our answer, we can complete it in 6 minutes if we follow these 2 minute steps, right? So in the third step, we can include some flow charts regarding our IPEF or goals of IPEF or aspects of IPEF or particular components of Indo-Pacific Economic Forum, etc. Right? So coming to our approach here, let's start to write a decent introduction. We need to start our strategy CA intro plus static information, right? First, CA introduction, we can start with recent developments regarding the IPEF. So recently so many issues are there regarding IPEF especially, so we need to include that. And also we need to give some brief background of IPEF. It means when it was launched 2022, it was launched as a strategic initiative to enhance economic cooperation in the particular region especially. That is the important. And also we can connect one more important line regarding our India's participation reflects its growing engagement in regional and global economic affairs. Simple sentence regarding our India's participation in the particular forum. So that is the simplistic way of starting introduction including CA introduction plus also static. Next, we need to go for body part. Here we can, before going to start our body part, we can go with some flowcharts here. Okay. India's role in IPEF, first thing in the body part, first important keyword we are going to address. Here, what are the important roles playing in the IPEF forum? First important thing is digital economy. India emphasizing the digital economy within IPEF, leveraging its Digital India initiative. We have already started Digital India initiative, right? So in this platform, it is to enhance digital infrastructure and governance. That is very important. This includes our promoting cyber security, especially our cooperation, cyber security cooperation, and equitable access to technology, etc. Right? Next, supply chain resilience is also one important thing here. India's role perspective. India advocates for diversified and resilient supply chains, particularly in critical sectors like pharma, right? Pharma sectors or semiconductors, etc. Right, this aligns with our India's goals under production linked incentive scheme. Very, very important PLI scheme. We need to include or we need to connect with our India's domestic interests in the international perspective. That is Indo-Pacific Economic Forum. Right. So next, clean energy is the one important thing here. As part of its climate commitments, India promotes for clean energy, right, transitions within the IPEF also, focusing on our renewable energy, so investments, sustainable infrastructure development, etc. Right? Already we can connect here International Solar Alliance or Green Credit Program, etc. Right? As an example. Right? Next, coming to in the body part section here, next keyword we need to address is importantly enhancement of India's economic interests. Right? Trade and investment is first important thing here. So this includes potential tariff reductions and improved access to IPEF member markets. Especially, we can reduce our tariff, special potential tariff reductions. That is advantage for us, and also improved access to IPEF member markets. How many IPEF members we have? So many countries are there, right? We can get access to their markets also. Next, infrastructure development is also one more important thing here. So here India's involvement in IPEF facilitates investment in infrastructure projects, including under our national infrastructure pipeline, that is enhancing connectivity and economic growth, especially, right? Very, very important. We need to connect or we need to include these type of examples here and there. Technological collaboration also one important thing here. IPEF initiates on digital cooperation, especially digital cooperation, that is offers India opportunities for technological advancements and partnerships supporting its digital transformation goals, especially very, very important. So next, enhancing strategic interests. Coming to our last important keyword, that is strategic interests. We need to give complete information. Geopolitical positioning is one important. India's participation in the IPEF complements its strategic goals in the Indo-Pacific, particularly reinforcing its stance on free and open and inclusive regional order. That is very, very important. As a great geopolitical placement in Indo-Pacific region, India is going to participate in the IPEF very importantly. Next, maritime security is also very important strategic interest here. So collaboration within IPEF alongside we have Quad, right? Alongside Quad, it is strengthening maritime security cooperation, addressing challenges such as piracy, especially we have piracy and illegal fishing is very, very important here. We need to give all these type of important keywords, right? Cyber security, digital resilience also one more important strategic interest, right? The forum's focus on digital resilience aligns with India's strategic interests in the safeguarding its digital infrastructure from cyber threats. Very, very important here. Cyber security is one more important the strategic threat here in the particular forum or particular region especially, right? Apart from that, we need to give some challenges and also opportunities, right? challenges. India facing challenges in balancing especially its strategic autonomy with deeper integration into multilateral forums. There are also concerns about divergent interests, right? Divergent interests among member states, particularly on issues like our digital trade. We have digital trade issues and also environmental standards, also very important issues. All these are little bit challenges we need to include, and also other than that we have opportunities. The IPEF provides India with a platform to showcase leadership in sustainable development or digital innovation, and also we have economic governance, right? It also offers avenues for deeper cooperation with both developed and also as well developing. Very important this, right? That is the opportunistic or opportunities India is having from this IPEF, right? Next, coming to our way forward or conclusion, in this conclusion part only, including 2 to 3 lines, we can give some way forward suggestions, right? India's continued engagement in the IPEF is vital for enhancing its economic and strategic interests. By aligning its policies with IPEF objectives, India can strengthen its role as a regional leader. Especially, we need to connect with these type of words. Or smart, we have particularly smart power or soft power, especially very important. India has significant opportunity to shape the future of the Indo-Pacific region, especially the evolving geopolitical landscape that need to be connected here. The evolving geopolitical landscape presents India with significant opportunities to shape the future of the Indo-Pacific region. Very important. Here we need to connect with the futuristic note, right? Especially in the conclusion part, to maximize benefits, India should continue advocating for a rules-based international order, invest in digital, especially digital and clean energy. Already we have included some measures. We need to invest in digital and clean energy infrastructure and build stronger partnership with the IPEF framework. That is what need to be done here. So, right, we need to connect some needed measures here, or otherwise we can include some other needed measures subheading here, right? Needed suggestions or needed measures. Okay, so that is the best approach to this answer or question, right? Let's check today's answer written by our Vidyasagar. Recently, third IPEF ministerial meet was concluded in San Francisco, USA. That is good, right? That enough for to start our CA introduction. Next, IPEF was formed in 2020 in Tokyo in USA. 13th other material. It was all related to our background. That is good, but not in 2020. You have confused here. 2022. Very important. These type of errors, especially not minute. This year type of errors. No need to. You should focus on these type of errors. Next, role of India. India joined 3 pillars and 4 pillars, phase 1 and etc. We have included. He has included. India joined different pillars. India can negotiate for new rules of trade negotiation, building a free, open Indo-Pacific region, sustainable, inclusive economic growth. Very important. India can provide platform for pillar 3, international solar alliance also included here, and also has given opportunities for India, economic interests, coming to economic interests, global value chains, and also project nexus with particular Asian countries, Southeast Asian countries, also digital footprints, etc. RBI joined these project nexus with the Southeast Asian countries, can enhance cross-border transactions also on trading, ensure resolve or particular resilient, free and peaceful economic downstreams also. Very demonstrations. Under clean economy can boost India's efforts of GHG reduction and climate centric policies also. Very good. So coming to strategic interests, we have balancing China factor is also very important here. So next, enhancing nuclear capabilities also. Here we can connect with AKS also. AKS Quad type of recent particular groups need to be included here, and engage with other members fields of critical and emerging technologies. India, Japan MOU on semiconductors, very good. So defense exports, BrahMos missile exports to Philippines, good. Coming to challenges, China factory is one important, not a platform for trade negotiations. Stringent labor and environmental standards. Regional issues are we have India, China, Philippines, etc. regarding South China Sea. Non-binding commitments also we have, right? Coming to way forward, strengthen the IPEF as an institution by expanding its membership is the one important. Ensure proper binding regulatory. India should ratify the pillars if joined as soon as possible. So next, balance approach towards China, periodic maritime exercises to ensure free, open and also tussle-free trade routes in Indo-Pacific region. Coming to the conclusion, India being a big brother in IOR should enhance its Sagar initiative, very good, by engaging multilateral institutions like Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for prosperity, very good. So this connectivity in the futuristic connectivity are also good. In the conclusion part already included some important measures are needed, suggestions in the way forward, and also some challenges, very good. Some but looking some lengthy answer, so sometimes count the words, examiner don't count, but we need to count the particular words, not more than 150 to 200 words. We stick to that particular limit, okay, word limit is very important. Other than that, here some small error regarding factual information. Other than that, everything okay. Here and there we have our national infrastructure pipeline. We can connect. We need to connect our interests, India's own interests or domestic interests in the perspective of international interest. That is important here. Other than NIP, we have production linked incentive scheme also we can connect, right? These type of domestic issues need to be connected here, okay? Other than that, everything okay. Just concise your points or minimize your points. That is need to be done here. Other than that, everything okay. For this answer, we can give 5.5 out of 10 marks. Very good. Keep it up. Okay. Next, coming to our main Shikshna. Question for 2nd August 2024, that is day 33. Discuss the implications of the newly passed legislation on women's reservation in the parliament and state legislatures. What are the challenges and potential benefits? This is related to our social justice subject. Very important. Recently, newly passed legislation. Very important particular topic. Right? Write your answers and upload in the AKS app. Regarding information is in the video description. Please check it. Thank you very much. All the very best.